If you're a doctor, nurse, or in the medical field looking to work at the Cleveland Clinic or University Hospital, this video is for you.
Tell me more.
I'm going to break down the best areas where to live if you're looking at being close to UH or the clinic, the amenities, the lifestyle, the pros and cons of the different areas, and there's 2 extra bonuses. Bonus number 1, if you stay to the end of the video, I'm going to show you where you can get my free relocation guide. It's 49 pages. It is very readable. Probably won't even need to use all the pages, but it breaks down everything you do before, during, and after the move, and it makes life so much easier. It'll save you tens, if not hundreds of hours of time. And 2, a bonus tip at the end of the best lending programs. There are some programs you could put 0 down and have no mortgage insurance if you qualify.
That's awesome. Serious?
So that is coming up right now. Hey, it's Joel Gableman with Gableman Group and Real Brokerage. If this is your first time to the channel, welcome. We focus, of course, on real estate, but really we specialize in helping families get more space. Whether you're having more kids, your kids are getting older, or parents and in-laws are starting to move in with you, we specialize in getting you more room. Besides real estate, of course, we cover food, activities, family events, anything I think would be of help for you. We get calls from people all over the city, the state, and even the country, sometimes out of the country, and we love helping people. So contact information is popping up, also in the description. Give us a call, text, email, whatever's easier, and we'd love to see if we can help you. Now, let's get into the video of best places to live if you're a medical professional looking at getting closer to UH in the clinic. So let's start with the Cleveland Clinic. So Cleveland Clinic is right over here in these streets. You can see this here is Chester, and we can take a little look. This is the parking garage. Man, I love Google Earth. It's so cool. Here's the main campus. If you come around, we can zoom in. This University Hospital is less than a mile away. If we go to University Hospitals, we just do a hop, skip, and a jump, and it is literally right over here. So here is University Hospital's main campus. It is, like I said, it's less than a mile away. And the areas that I'm going to be specifically looking at, I'm looking at neighborhoods that are close by to these 2 hospitals. Here's a breakdown of a few areas in Cleveland as far as proximity to Cleveland Clinic and University Hospital. Starting with University Heights and Cleveland Heights, I'm kind of lumping them together. You know, University Heights is over here. Cleveland Heights is literally, and you can see it here, Shaker Heights. University Heights, Cleveland Heights, they're all relatively the same distance. There are some differences, and the differences really is the ranking of the public schools and the houses in general. So University Heights, in general, they are more starter homes. And when I say that, you're looking at, homes probably in that 350 and under range. You can get a nice home for 250 or less. I'd say 350 and under. And then for Cleveland Heights, the homes, there's obviously starter homes as well, but they also have some more luxurious, larger homes. And Shaker Heights, yes, they do have homes in that 250 and under range, but they have some stunning, gorgeous homes in that 4, 5, 600,000 plus range, depending on what part of Shaker. And I'll put a link to the video I did on Shaker. Also, if public schools are of importance to you, then Shaker Heights has a much higher public school ranking than the University Heights or the Cleveland Heights schools.
Yeah, only the best.
Cleveland Heights, University Heights, that kind of clump together. Very close though. So young kids, or if you're a resident, 250,000, 300,000 and under is kind of that sweet spot. If you're looking at relocating and want to be really close to clinic or UH, and you also want to be in a phenomenal community, and you could pony up $400,000, $500,000, $600,000 range, then Shaker Heights is definitely worth consideration. You can get homes in Shaker in that 250,000 range, but in general, Shaker, because of the excellent public schools and the facilities, then I would definitely consider Shaker Heights. A lot of physicians want to be there. It's also close to Case. I put a lot of professors in there as well, nurses, and so on. Next up, I would look at Beechwood. Beechwood was a top 5 best public school in Northeast Ohio. Beechwood's a great community as well. It doesn't have that kind of urban, suburban vibe. It's definitely more suburban.
Like the suburbs.
Which one?
20 minutes-ish away. Next up, I would actually lump Pepper Pike, Orange, Moreland Hills. Moreland Hills is getting a little further away. And when I say a little, an extra 3 to 4 minutes, but Pepper Pike, that's where I grew up as a kid. They're all part of Orange Schools, another top 5 public school here in Northeast Ohio.
Sweet.
And I put a link that I made for the best public school This area, you're looking median home price in Pepper Pike is around $650,000. Moreland Hills, Orange, in that same range, maybe a little more, maybe a little less, but in that range. Beautiful homes, great community, not a lot of urban vibe, but there's these are just great homes in great areas. Going the opposite way, and again, about 25 minutes, 30 minutes away. Going the opposite way, Brecksville doesn't have the same vibe. East side's got a different energy than the South. Brecksville, though, is a really nice area, 22, 25 minutes away, also worth checking out. And then switching over to the west side, I see Rocky River, about 20-ish, 25 minutes away. And then, Bay is getting further away. Obviously, Avon Lake, North Ridgeville, these are getting much, I say much, but they're definitely getting further away.
Far away.
And if you're wondering why I'm not mentioning Ohio City, Tremont, Lakewood, we focus, we'll show people anywhere. We work with all people, buyers, sellers, the whole 9 yards. But in specifically focusing on families that are coming here, then Lakewood, Ohio City, Tremont, Detroit, Shoreway, those areas, the school ranking systems just aren't as good.
Could be better, could be worse.
And the homes in the suburban feel is not the same as the cities that I'm mentioning right now.
Hi, family, I'm home.
So hopefully this gives you some information really on drive distance and kind of ideas as far as where to start looking. And any specific questions you have above and beyond that, let me know. I'd be more than happy to help. On to the bonus of lending. These programs can save you literally tens of thousands of dollars. So there's good news and bad news of these. So the good news is these are phenomenal programs, and I'm going to go through the breakdown of how these work. But you can essentially, some of these programs put zero down, have no mortgage insurance, and low rates. So that's phenomenal. The cons are, unfortunately, not everybody qualifies.
That sucks.
For example, my wife is a PhD. She works at university hospitals. She did not qualify because she's not a doctor. So I think doctors, dentists qualify. I have to double check if nurses do. But, give me a text or an email and I'll find out more of the specifics. And each bank might have different programs. So those are kind of the pros and cons. Let's get into the breakdown of what these loans look like. The first slide is a breakdown of the doctor and dentist program for any hospital, the clinic, UH, Metro, you name it. Pause the screen if you have to. Go through this. The next slide talks about the Cleveland Clinic Guarantee specifically for physicians at the clinic. Read the pros. The cons are if you leave the clinic, you have to refinance out and, of course, call with questions. Next bonus is my relocation guide. This could save you literally hours and hours of planning. This is 49 pages long, but you're not going to need every single page, but it does break down things like emergency kits, what to do before the move, what to do during the move, what to do after the move. I go through all of that and more in the relocation guide. So I'm going to put a link to one of the corners of a video where I break down more detail of how to use the relocation guide. And if you want to see the video, great. If you just want the guide, then I'm going to put a link below. If you don't want the guide and you don't want to watch the video, then that's okay too. So that is it for the video. I hope you take advantage of some of these phenomenal programs.
Intend to take full advantage.
Let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know if you agree or disagree with the suggestions. Put them in the comments. I try to read all of them, and I will see you guys in the next video.